There's a reason your dreams have been heavier lately, not just strange or fleeting, but carrying a weight that lingers in your chest long after you open your eyes. Because the spiritual realm is pressing in, closer than you realize, and Archangel Michael is trying to reach you through the language of your subconscious before time runs out. These dreams are not random echoes of your daily thoughts. They are encrypted messages wrapped in divine symbolism, sent to shake you from sleepwalking through a spiritual storm. You keep waking up at the same hour. You keep hearing names, seeing symbols, reliving scenarios from your past that you thought were over. And yet they come again, clearer, louder, with more urgency, because heaven is pleading with you to pay attention. You're being watched by both light and darkness right now. There is movement in the spiritual realm, and you stand in the center of it, unaware that your spirit is in the process of being summoned to higher ground. Archangel Michael says you're not crazy, you're not imagining things, and you're certainly not alone. That recurring dream of someone calling your name, that's a spiritual alert. That strange presence you feel when you wake up with tears in your eyes but don't know why. That is the residue of a message that your soul understood, but your conscious mind has not yet caught up to. Your dreams are carrying prophecies now. Some are warnings, some are previews, some are battles that your body never fought, but your spirit endured all night. You are exhausted not because you're weak, but because your soul is working overtime to process what your mouth has no words to explain. Archangel Michael wants you to know that you have been chosen to carry something sacred, and your dreams are the vehicle heaven is using to break through the distractions of this world. Every symbol matters. Every number you see in that vision, every color, every repeating event, it all carries frequency. Your spirit is decoding it before your mind can, and the longer you delay paying attention, the more intense the dreams will become. This is not punishment. This is preparation. You have a gift, perhaps one that was passed down through generations, one that the enemy has tried to silence through confusion, through trauma, through counterfeit connections, and through fear. But Archangel Michael says no more. The veil between the physical and the spiritual is thinning around you, and your dreams are proof. Your gift of spiritual discernment, your calling to see and interpret what others overlook, is being activated. You're waking up not just physically, but spiritually. Heaven is assigning you as a messenger, as a bridge between realms, and your training has already begun in the dark hours of your sleep. You're not here by accident. You are being called to awaken. You're being called to remember. You're being called to rise. But you cannot rise while ignoring the one place heaven is speaking to you most clearly, your dreams. Archangel Michael warns that if you do not take these messages seriously, you risk missing something that could shift your entire path. There is something coming, something significant, both for your life and the lives of those connected to your destiny. And if you are not spiritually alert, you will not recognize it until it passes. That's why the dreams feel so intense. Why you wake up feeling like you've run a marathon. Why you feel like you've seen someone who died years ago or walked places you've never been before. You have, in the spirit. And those experiences are not illusions. They are initiations. The dreams that replay your pain are showing you where the wound still bleeds. The dreams that show you people from your past are helping you see which doors still need to be sealed shut. And the dreams that feel like prophecy are exactly that. Heaven's attempt to prepare you before the shift hits the physical. Archangel Michael is standing guard over you, but he cannot make you listen. He can only warn. And this is your warning. Your dreams are not entertainment. They are a battlefield. They are a classroom. They are a sanctuary. And they are sacred. Take them seriously because something is coming, and how you respond in the dream will affect how you walk in your waking life. Your obedience in the spirit will determine the authority you carry in the physical. You are being trained in the night to lead in the light. Watch, pray, interpret, prepare. The weight in your dreams is the weight of destiny. Don't ignore it. The truth is, while your physical body sleeps, your soul is wide awake and walking through unseen dimensions, guided by divine hands through lessons your conscious mind would not yet understand if revealed all at once. Archangel Michael wants you to grasp this clearly. There's a war happening in the shadows, not one of swords and shields, but of intentions and influence. And your dreams are the front line where this battle is manifesting most fiercely. You have felt it, haven't you? That moment when you wake up drenched in sweat, your heart racing for no reason, or that chilling sensation of a presence watching you, one you cannot explain in words. That is not just imagination. That is spiritual resistance pushing against the awakening happening inside you. The enemy fears what you are becoming. The enemy sees the light you carry and is desperately trying to confuse you through distractions, false relationships, emotional fatigue, and yes, even nightmares wrapped in deception. But what the enemy sends to scare you, heaven repurposes to shape you. That dream you thought was a warning of doom was actually a sign of transformation. That night vision that left you shaken was a coded message from heaven meant to shift your direction before it was too late. Archangel Michael reveals this. Your dreams have been infiltrated before because your spiritual radar is so powerful that even the forces of darkness try to disguise themselves to gain access. But now, you are being equipped with heavenly discernment, and the time has come to sharpen your awareness, so you no longer mistake spiritual warfare for restlessness or divine instruction for coincidence. Your dreams are becoming louder because your calling is growing nearer. You are being shown visions of places you've never been, languages your heart somehow understands, faces you haven't seen since childhood or in lifetimes before. And these are not hallucinations. They're timelines collapsing, destinies intersecting, revelations unfolding in real time through spiritual downloads you are finally ready to receive. This is why heaven is insisting you begin documenting your dreams, writing them down the moment you wake, even if they don't yet make sense. There's a pattern emerging, a divine thread connecting each dream, each image, each symbol. Your soul is mapping a route toward your assignment, and heaven needs your cooperation. The angels are not just watching, they're whispering. Archangel Michael is guarding you as you cross realms at night, as you battle spirits of confusion, fear, and delay while your body lies still in bed. You must understand, this is no ordinary season. You are being initiated into a deeper realm of spiritual responsibility. And with it comes an acceleration of vision, a surge in dream encounters, and an urgent need for obedience to what your spirit knows, even when your mind protests. You may wake up not understanding why you saw a specific number, But later that day, that number appears again in the physical world, confirming that your dream was not just a dream, it was a prophecy. You may be shown a person who betrayed you, not as a punishment, but so you can finally release the bitterness you still secretly carry, because it is blocking your next blessing. You may even dream of walking alone in the dark, only to find a door glowing in gold. This is heaven telling you that the path may seem unclear now, but the light of divine guidance is about to break through if you dare to trust. Archangel Michael is declaring this over you. The dreams you've been having are the very places where miracles are first being formed. Your healing is beginning in the spirit before it appears in your health. Your breakthrough is already unfolding in your sleep before your bank account reflects it. Your restoration is being whispered into your soul before the apology is ever spoken aloud. Do not despise your dreams. Do not delay in writing them down. Do not disregard the people who visit you in those night visions, especially those who have already passed on, because often it is through their spiritual presence that heaven sends comfort, closure, or even calling. You are walking between worlds when you sleep, and the only reason the enemy wants to confuse or torment you in that place is because he knows the truth. Your dreams are where heaven is rebuilding you from the inside out. Your most anointed gifts are being stirred there. Your spiritual senses are being awakened there. Your divine orders are being revealed there. And your future is being fought for there. Archangel Michael is sounding this alarm. Take your dreams seriously because your life, your purpose, and the lives of others connected to your journey are depending on what you choose to do with what you're being shown. The spiritual battle that rages in the unseen realm over your destiny is far more complex and profound than you can imagine. And your dreams are the sacred battleground where ancient forces clash to shape the course of your life. Archangel Michael wants you to realize that what you have experienced during sleep is no mere coincidence or random firing of neurons. Each dream is a divine message, a heavenly code encrypted with layers of meaning that will unlock as you become more attuned to the spirit. When you close your eyes, your soul steps into the realm where time and space bend. And there you confront not only your own fears and wounds, but also the spiritual entities vying for control over your future. The enemy is cunning, sending shadows of doubt, fear, and false hope to keep you trapped in cycles of confusion and stagnation. But Michael, the great warrior angel, stands guard, wielding his mighty sword of truth and light, cutting through the darkness to protect your sacred purpose. You might not understand why certain dreams leave you shaken, as if the weight of unseen forces presses down on your chest, or why repetitive dreams seem to circle around the same themes of loss, betrayal, or hidden enemies. These are not just echoes of your waking thoughts, but divine warnings and spiritual blueprints designed to prepare you for the battles ahead. It is essential now more than ever to become a vigilant watcher of your own inner landscape, recognizing that the spiritual heaviness in your dreams signals that you are on the cusp of a profound transformation. Archangel Michael is urging you to resist the temptation to push these dreams aside or dismiss them as mere stress or imagination. Instead, approach them with reverence and intentionality. Ask for clarity, protection, and understanding. Prayer becomes your armor. Fasting becomes your sharpening tool. Meditation becomes the key to unlocking the meaning woven into each vision. You are being called to activate your spiritual discernment with greater urgency because the enemy's attempts to confuse and derail you will only intensify as your awakening accelerates. The dreams you experience may present you with symbolic imagery, a locked door, a bridge in ruins, a stormy sea, or a figure cloaked in shadows. But within these symbols lie the keys to breaking free from spiritual strongholds that have held you captive for lifetimes. Archangel Michael reveals that this is not merely a personal battle. It is generational, ancestral, and cosmic, involving the healing of your family line, the restoration of your community, and even the unfolding of divine plans for the world you inhabit. Every dream is a thread in the tapestry of your calling, a piece of the puzzle that, once pieced together, will unveil the full scope of your mission on Earth. You may feel exhaustion from carrying this weight, as if the night itself conspires to drain your energy and willpower, but this is a sign that you are close to breakthrough. The more you lean into the divine support offered, the more you will discover that your dreams also contain glimpses of victory, hope, and supernatural provision. Visions of healing waters, radiant light, angels surrounding you in battle, and golden pathways leading to new realms of peace and purpose. Archangel Michael encourages you to keep a spiritual journal, not only writing down your dreams, but also recording your prayers, impressions, and insights that come during waking hours, because the answers to your questions will come in layers. You will begin to notice patterns emerging that connect people, places, and prophetic dates that are not random, but divinely orchestrated. This is how the spiritual weight in your dreams transitions from burden to blessing. This is how your spirit grows stronger while the enemy's hold loosens. This is how Michael's sword of justice cuts through the deception to reveal your true identity and calling. Know that every tear you have shed, every restless night, and every spiritual attack was never wasted. It was all purifying you for the role you are destined to play in this critical hour of history. Your dreams are the portal to your breakthrough, and Archangel Michael stands beside you, his mighty presence empowering you to rise above every dark whisper, every hidden agenda, and every attempt to silence your destiny. You are not alone in this fight. The legions of heaven are aligned with you, watching, protecting, and guiding you as you traverse the spiritual battleground each night. The enemy may send storms, but Michael commands the winds to cease. The enemy may send shadows, but Michael's light will expose every secret. The enemy may try to silence you, but Michael's trumpet is sounding, calling you to awaken and step fully into your divine inheritance. Take heart, dear warrior. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding exactly as it should, and your dreams are the sacred whispers of victory, encouragement, and preparation from the realm of the angels. You must rise to listen, to trust, and to act, because the spiritual weight you feel in your dreams is the unmistakable sign that your soul is ready to break free, to heal, and to lead. The battle may be fierce, but your breakthrough is inevitable, for the God of armies fights for you. And Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven, has decreed that no weapon formed against you in the dream realm or the waking world shall prosper. As you stand at the threshold of this divine awakening, Archangel Michael calls you to embrace the full weight of your spiritual journey with courage, knowing that the heaviness you experience is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of your chosen destiny unfolding. The heaviness is a sacred burden, a heavenly invitation to rise beyond human limitations and to engage with the eternal forces that shape your life and the lives of those who will follow after you. Michael's voice echoes through the corridors of your soul, reminding you that every restless night, every shadow that lingers in your mind's eye, every echo of fear or doubt in your heart is a summons to greater faith, deeper surrender, and fiercer resolve. The spiritual weight pressing on you is like the refining fire that purifies gold. It strips away falsehoods, exposes hidden lies, and brings to light the purity of your true purpose. You may find yourself grappling with feelings of isolation, confusion, or frustration as the enemy intensifies his efforts to confuse you. But Archangel Michael assures you that you are not forgotten nor forsaken. Your dreams are being guarded, your soul is being armed, and your destiny is being secured by the very hand of God's mightiest warrior. Now is the time to stand firm in the power of prayer, to surround yourself with spiritual support through fellowship, worship, and the Word, and to cultivate a heart that listens intently to the whispers of heaven even when the night feels darkest. Michael urges you to trust the timing of divine revelations and to resist the temptation to force clarity or answers prematurely. The sacred messages embedded in your dreams will unfold gradually, revealing themselves in moments of peace, sudden insights, or unexpected encounters. Each piece of revelation will serve as a stepping stone on your path to wholeness and victory. Be vigilant against spiritual deception cloaked in familiarity or comfort. Sometimes the enemy's strategies come dressed as truth to lure you off course. But Michael's sword of discernment will help you cut through every illusion. Remember, the spiritual weight you bear is a sign that you are a chosen vessel, a warrior called to shift the spiritual atmosphere around you and to pave the way for divine breakthroughs, not only for yourself, but for your entire community and generations to come. Your breakthrough is already being fashioned in the heavenly courts, and though the process may feel long and arduous, every moment is meticulously orchestrated to prepare you for the fullness of your anointing. Do not shrink back. Do not ignore the calling that rises from the depths of your dreams. Instead, meet it head on with humility, strength, and unwavering faith. Archangel Michael stands beside you, shielding you with his mighty wings, wielding his fiery sword to protect your soul, and calling forth legions of angels to fight on your behalf. The spiritual weight is a sacred mantle placed upon you, a symbol of your divine responsibility and the imminent victory that awaits. Soon, the heaviness will lift, and you will rise with new clarity, purpose, and power, carrying the light of heaven into every dark corner of your world. The enemy's plans to bury you in confusion will be shattered, and your dreams will become a source of supernatural wisdom, peace, and prophetic guidance. The time to awaken fully to this calling is now. The battle may continue, but you are equipped, chosen, and victorious through the eternal strength of Archangel Michael and the boundless love of the Creator. Your destiny awaits, and the spiritual weight you once feared will become the glory that crowns your triumph. Stand strong, beloved warrior, for the dawn of your new life is breaking, and the angels of heaven are marching with you into victory.